reason you don't want a man is why men want younger women. And whether it's all on you, it's your choice. Whether you want it or not, I don't have no thoughts on it. But it was just funny to me. It's funny to me how society celebrates women for choosing themselves, but will punish a man for choosing himself.
Got you.
Let a man say that. Matter of fact, Shannon Sharpe did say that. What Monique said.
Come on. They talk to us. How this dating thing. Because Mo is different now than when you and I.
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
But you tried to say what you tried to say. Mo,
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn, Mo.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old. You trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. Dang. When they want you to go for the 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, you want some money to go to Starbucks? Yeah. Because I can't go no further. But if you get your older girl, when you get to that 4th round, she's going to say, hold on. Let me go get you some eggs and cheese and some toast with apple butter, because that's going to get your energy back up. I'm talking right to you. Shit. So he thought I was going to be scared. Yes, I'm talking.
There's this age conversation. Tracee Ellis Ross kind of popped it off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because
Let's talk about that.
That often I date younger men. And a lot lot of it is because...
Let's stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a great dinner. We had a great dinner, by the way, where across the table, your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can.
Yes, Parish. This is what I'm saying. Tales from Tracee's.
It's fun. It's very fun to share.
Tracee tales.
But
you date a younger woman.
But one of the reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner, and so often, and it's not just that I'm older. I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
There's that. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize, and I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again.
I'm sorry.
No,
Craig.
I was going to say, it's a generational thing? So it didn't matter how you met them, or is it just kind of the guys you're meeting?
That's obviously
too big of a generalization.
It's a generalization, but because I have dated men my age, there is a difference. There is an openness that occurs with a younger man around whether it's gender fluidity or not even having an issue with homosexuality. I mean, something as basic as that there's times where I'll be sitting across the table from somebody and just like, what did you just say?
Yeah, what century are you?
Like, oh my God.
Where's your horse and buggy?
Yeah, like, I'm so sorry.
And your bedpan.
Yeah, for real.
Chamber pot.
Yeah, your chamber pot. Your chamber pot. Like, where I'm just like, yeah, this is not a match. And I have long been past the age where I feel like it's my job to teach somebody or grow them up.
Now, here is what I would say about that. Tracee, this is what I'm talking directly. I'm talking directly to women. I'm not talking to men. This is strictly, I'm talking directly to women. This woman literally came out and said she doesn't like she doesn't like men her age for the same reasons men her age don't want her. So it's like, so basically she's saying, I don't like men my age because they stuck in their ways. It's like, that's why you want a man your age. So you could stay in your ways and not have to nothing to worry about. To me, it was such a contradiction to me. Like, where it's like men, it's like, why can't a men have a choice in it? Like, why can't men have choices in what's happening around them? We can't. And if we do, we're the bad guy for the choice that we made. So, by the way, Tracee Ellis Ross, good for her. I don't blame you. You young, you look good, you successful. You should get what you want, right or wrong.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
why the fuck can't men feel that way?
Bars. I love to see if it's some women in the chat can speak to that.
No,
but what's
yeah,
it's some real shit. You saying some real shit.
I don't want these dudes be trying to control me, and basically the older women. Every reason you don't want a man is why men want younger women, and whether it's all on you, it's your choice. Whether you want it or not, I don't have no thoughts on it. But it was just funny to me. It's funny to me how society celebrates women for choosing themselves, but will punish a man for choosing himself.
Gotcha.
Let a man say that. Matter of fact, Shannon Sharpe did say that. What Monique said, take your ass, get you a woman your age and love on you. Is like, that's how she was talking to him. He don't want me to talk like that. He obviously in the BDSM where he does all the talking and tell you what to do. He probably like that, you know? So, just being honest, right? So it's like, it's the same. It's like, but when a woman says it, when a man says, I like him young, a woman could be like, oh, get you a young girl, get your girl your age and grow the fuck up, nigga. But when a woman said it, it's like, good for you, that's good. And it's like, it's the same concept. Men and women are pretty much the same right now. It's just women control the way things are being said and how it's being said. And if a man does it, he's considered sassy or he's not considered a man or all this other stuff. So men have to talk now too. It's
Yeah.
But Tracee, but she completely contradicted herself.
I like
She completely contradicted herself.
this super duper culture referee moment, because in the same sitting and conversation, you can address one side of Shannon's situation, but also understand the other side of
Same
it.
concept. It's just boys don't do that to women. If a man did that to Tracee Ellis and was like, I'm gonna release a sex tape, she don't give me no money, every man around me would be looking at me like, you a sucker. Why you doing that to her? But women do it because women get that coin, girl. So here you got a little 19-year-old girl, a little lawyer, and they trying to get this man for all his money because he announced he's about to get $100 million deal. Or someone announced it. Stupid.
You yourself, like right now, it's a lot of virality around.
That surfaced after this of Shenseea, who is a Jamaican artist, at the celebration. She's sitting on the couch next to Shedeur. They're talking. There's no like physical interaction, like no PDA or anything like that. But they are. You're looking like, why is she there? Like it was a random, and that's a private celebration, as we know, right? So people started having a conversation about whether they were dating or not, and people, felt like for him not to get drafted that first night in front of Shenseea because of how gorgeous she is and how fine she is, it's like they're like, yo, it's gonna make him go even harder, right? Just making jokes or whatever. So that was like a big thing. Then they started having a conversation about her age and his age, because she's 28. And he's 23. So then they started debating about if she's too old to be with him and blah, blah, blah. So I reached out to a source close to Shenseea because I wanted to know, number one, are they even dating before we get into this conversation of age or whatever. I am told that they are not dating. What I'm told is that he had a bunch of different girls come in for the celebration weekend, just to kind of, I wouldn't even say promo, but just to be a part of like the vibes and stuff of the weekend. Shenseea's role, actually, she was a lead girl. That first night, if he would have been drafted, she was supposed to hand him that hat off of the shelves of hats that he had for the school that the team that selected him. He didn't get drafted. She ended up staying for the weekend because she had already planned to be there for the weekend because it was supposed to be a whole celebration for the remainder of the weekend. They met that day.
We need to mind our motherfucking business. If that man's 23, dating 20, it's like, why do we have so much to say about what everyone is doing?
I'm telling you what I think it is. I think, to be honest, I'm now starting to feel like when you see people talk about other people like that, they're projecting. I think they almost like doing a market research because some of them may agree with some of that shit, and they just like they want to see market research to see what people are saying to check the temperature before they go ahead and hop in the water. Because it's like, damn, like a lot of y'all on this same type of time, it seemed like, and y'all just want to see what everybody else gonna say before y'all announce, oh yeah, I'm on that too.
Yeah. Everybody, the smart ones are being slick. The smart ones are being slick. They don't want to be judged. They just trying to figure out. Like Shannon Sharpe was a smart one. He was just doing dumb shit behind closed doors. So you like, I want to date my wage. You got it now. I want to date younger girls. You got it now. Everything that you want, you got it now. And now you don't have the one thing that brought them there, which was the fame. So now you're not on ESPN anymore. Now you probably ain't filming Club Shay Shay no more. So she just took the one thing from you. That's what a woman can do if you ain't smart, nigga.